Oh, tell me the truth about love. W.H. Auden. Some say love's a little boy, and some say it's a bird. And some say it makes the world go around, and some say that's absurd. And when I asked the man next door, who looked as if he knew, his wife got very cross indeed and said it wouldn't do. Does it look like a pair of pajamas or the ham in the Temperance Hotel? Does its odor remind me of llamas, or does it have a comforting smell? Is it prickly to touch as the hedge is, or as soft as the eiderdown fluff? Is it sharp or quite smooth at the edges? Well, tell me the truth about love. Our history books refer to it in cryptic little notes. It's quite a common topic on the transatlantic boats. I've found the subject mentioned in accounts of suicides, and even seen it scribbled on the backs of railway guides. Does it howl like a hungry Alsatian, or boom like a military band? Could one give it a first-rate imitation, or a saw on a Steinway grand? Is it singing at parties a riot? Does it only like classical stuff? Will it stop when one wants to be quiet? Oh, tell me the truth about love. I looked inside the summer house. It wasn't ever there. I tried the Thames at Maidenhead and Brighton's bracing air. I don't know what the blackbird sang or what the tulip said. And it wasn't in the chicken run or underneath the bed. Can it pull extraordinary faces? Is it usually sick on a swing? Does it spend all its time at the races or fiddling with a piece of string? Has it views of its own about money? Does it think patriotism is enough? Are its stories vulgar but funny? Oh, tell me the truth about love. When it comes, will it come without warning, just as I'm picking my nose? Will it knock on my door in the morning, or tread in the bus on my toes? Will it come like a change in the weather? Will its greeting be courteous or rough? Will it alter my life altogether? Oh, tell me the truth about love. Love is the creature, in my opinion. Love is who we are, not what we do or how we feel. Love is who we are. In the words of the philosophers, the talking heads, we are creatures of love. Good morning. I am talking this week, or reminiscing this week, and you are privy to that if you choose to watch it, about our gift, the magic that is inside of me, the storytelling that is inside of me, and how I coax it forward. I am lucky enough to live in a place where I am enthusiastic about getting up before the sunrise, and if I get the opportunity to watch it come up over the mountains and revel in the beauty that I have been given. And how did I get here? I went to work. I studied. I checked out books from the library. I purchased tomes and videos and advice from mentors. And then I put my hands to work. I went out on the street and I did card tricks for strangers. And I got booed and I got heckled and I got beer bottles thrown. And I went back to work. And from the street, I was invited to restaurants. And from restaurants, I was invited to corporate parties and private parties. And from those, I was invited to the trade show circuit. And along the way, I was also invited to comedy clubs and into homes and into theaters and to prestigious venues in faraway places. And then I was invited to write and create and alter a character and do magic in a beautiful hotel in a beautiful place. I just went to work. In the mornings, I get up and I drink some water and I clean my teeth and then put them in. And then I breathe deep the cold air outside and I fix some tea. and I write. I sit down after I am awake and coherent, and I write. I don't type. I don't speak into a microphone. I write every day. 3 handwritten stream of consciousness pages. I'll talk more about that. It's colloquially known as the morning pages. It's an idea from Julia Cameron in her book, The Artist's Way. I call it the morning dump. Crude me, because I am emptying my head of the thoughts that have accumulated over the evening. And I don't read those words again. I don't go back and study them or see what I had thought. I empty myself onto the page. And then I will either check out the news if I am feeling strong enough to do so, or I will pick up the latest book that I'm reading and I will dive into that and take notes and dream and take the time. And then I go to work. I rehearse, I create, I write, I revel in the gift that I've been given. I read to my grandchildren via video. I talk to my kids when I can. They all live the busy lives that they have, and they are grown-ups now and do what they do. I get in touch with my world. I do my activism. I call my congressman. I write letters to the people important. I write letters to the editor. I do the activism that my heart is led to do in the face of a troubling world. I look after my neighbors. I walk my dog. And I feed the muse, because the muse feeds me. Sometimes it's just that simple. Simplicity meaning that I can say those things in a very few words, but it does not account for the booing in the early stages, the rain on days that I really needed to be on the street earning money, when the grocery bills were due, when the diapers were getting low, and I had to figure out a way. How do you do card tricks in the rain? How do you get good? How do you get better? How do you advance? You go to work. You go to work and you fail upwards, and you correct the things that caused you to fail, and you become thicker skinned, and the muse feeds you, and the art grows. I co-created a seance program at arguably one of the most famous haunted hotels in the world, the Stanley in Estes Park, Colorado. When I moved from Hollywood, I could count on one hand the friends that have come to see my show, that have come to support what I do. And that's fine. I was in a more prestigious, in the magic community, place before, and I don't begrudge them that. It's a long trip to get up to the top of my mountain. It took me 30 years. Don't give up. The encouragement is there. The work is waiting. The muse wants to feed you. All you really have to do is come to the table, study, shuffle, paint, write, confess, sing, work the instrument, work the gift, use it. If I sound repetitive in some of these videos, it's because the repetition breeds excellence. In the words of the philosopher Prince, there is joy in repetition. Holding someone is truly saying, there is joy in repetition. Music from a band on the stage plays a song called Soul Psychedelicide. The song is a year long and has been playing for months when he walked into the place. Quote, Day 2, February, ongoing, putting something on video, putting it out into the world. This is my commitment, and I have made it 2 days so far in doing this. Maybe this is terrible. Maybe it's boring. I'm going to start off with poetry each morning, and then let my thoughts go for the next 5 to 10 minutes. In this way, I am exercising a different gift, and I am also exercising this fine, beautiful voice that I have been given. You can tell I do this before I even comb my hair. Rebel, rebel, dapper punk. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy whatever weather comes your way. Play in the snow, dance in the sunshine. Do your part. Take care of yourself, take care of your neighbors, love your enemies. There are things that are known, and there are things that are unknown, and in between are the doors. Jim Morrison, 1967. We are the doors between what is known and what is unknown. We are the artists, we are the magicians, we are the singers of the songs. I hope there's love where you are.